Good morning, traders. This is TonyD from easyMarkets in Sydney. We've had a day off yesterday for the holiday here in Australia, but the markets definitely did not have a day off. We've seen new highs in US stocks. Surprising, the amount of strength given all the negative news out there. You had a horrific mass shooting in Las Vegas overnight. 50 people plus been killed, 400 plus injured. You also had Catalan elections over the weekend, which descended into violence, and a standoff now developing between Spain's richest region and the capital there. So there's a potential for a little bit more negativity than we saw, but it's shrugged off by the market, and what we've seen is fresh highs in both the DAX and in the Dow. The only one which was under pressure yesterday was the Spanish index, and so you've seen the market's ability to move past these things is pretty remarkable at the moment. What they're focused on is the PMI data, which came out around the world, very strong in America, up to 60. This is the manufacturing PMI. Over the weekend, you got the Chinese PMIs quite strong, and then you got nearly all the European PMIs were quite strong, beating expectations. Is what surprised the market and led to the next leg higher here in stocks. In terms of the US dollar, it's performing well as some optimism is about the tax plan, maybe not in its current form, but at some point seems to be a bit of bipartisan support for getting some tax reform done. So that's in whatever regards it is supporting the US dollar. The rate hikes in December affirming. The yields in America are rising, and that's really where you've seen the support for the US dollar come in. Also with the euro under pressure given the Catalan news. So the euro had bounced off this 117.20 level quite comfortably over the weekend, but now it's back at the level. And the Catalan news gets worse and the US dollar remains strong. Then a breakdown towards the 116 level, which is the 2016 high, is very possible. And so you have to keep an eye on the euro. It's pretty hard to be ultra bullish while you have that backdrop right now. Although longer term, once we get past this, could be some good buying opportunities going into the ECB meeting this month. The Spanish issue is quite looming over the top of the head. The Australian dollar is a little bit in play here. It's been bouncing off the 78 level comfortably at the moment. You got that huge support down at 77.50, which is that previous resistance that took so long for the market to get past. We do have the RBA today, and the RBA, while it was much more neutral than expected last meeting, and that surprised the beginning of the bull rally, which was above 80 cents. But now that the RBA has played its hand and has remained so remarkably neutral, it's very hard for it to come out more neutral, more dovish than the market expects, given last month's surprisingly neutral result. So the risks are pretty even here. Unlikely to be fireworks today, given that the market is so close to that big support on the downside, and range trading seems to be the order at the moment in a lot of pairs around the world. All right, guys. If you have any questions about what's going on, if you do want to have a chat about why the stock's so strong, how can they keep on going up, what's the best way to play the stock market at the moment, if you do want to sell, how can I do that safely? Come through to the dealing room. You can see the numbers on below. In Australia, it's 1-800-176-935. If you aren't a member of easyMarkets Active Traders Group already, then there's a link below the YouTube as well. Alright guys, best of luck.